So we have arrived at Izakura's place. So here's what's interesting. You know, we're going in, and it's, you know, sometimes we have the house like face you. It's like, you know, we drop in, boom, here's the house looking at you. In this case, it's almost as if we're going down like kind of a main road, right? So we're traveling down through here. The road kind of continues, and then we happen to pass by this yard and then this house next to it. So it's almost as if like this is a public-ish yard, but it's not. It's theirs. And then here is their place. Oh, wow. They made all sorts of cool extensions here. We got we got a couple wagons back here to kind of doll things up. There's also a Horde red, or kind of an Alliance red sort of house. Really brings back like the Warcraft 2 vibes. Warcraft 3 as well. Really well dressed up. Very, very nice. So we'll back up a little bit into like their farm and garden. So like here we are, we're back at the Tiller's farm all over again. And it's all filled up. You gotta click, and then you start dragging the thing away. It's like, and snap. There you go. That's cool. Very, very neat. And then there's a place to chill. Chill, sit, vibe, enjoy some apples and shuriken. Is that gonna be, I wonder if that's gonna be like an inside joke now. What, dude, why does Soul call the banana shuriken? Well, there's a little story behind that. And we also have another oversized nook to hang out in. It makes it look, it looks as if this is like the kid spot, because it makes me feel super small to be like right here. All right, so Izakura is saying that there is a back entrance as well. Like a back entrance to the house? Oh, we gotta take, okay, let's take a look at this real quick. There is, oh, that's sick. That's hella cool. So we got a door to the back. Da-da-dun. That would be cool if they could make something like that functional. That'd be so cool. Yeah, all it would really take for Blizzard to do is to, you know, have like all sorts of like invisible assets. Like, here's a thing that's a light source. Here's a thing that is like, a, you know, it produces a sitting animation or something like that. That'd be hella cool. And in this case, it'd be like another entrance to perhaps a different entryway into the house. That'd be hella cool. Nice yard. Yeah, I would figure like, okay, does this fill out like the 250 budget, like all the way or pretty close to that? But let's head on inside. Shouldn't it be more like banana rings, not shuriken? Nah, I don't know. I mean, do boomerangs like kind of like pierce walls and stuff? I don't know. I love the way people customize the house with gazebos. Oh yeah, it's cool. For me, like, I know I wouldn't have like the courage to like put stuff together like that, because I'll be like, oh, it's not matching, it's not going to look right. Some people are like, who cares? Let's just get the shape right, and that'll be like good enough. And it does it. So I talked about this. I don't know if I talked about it yesterday, but I think I talked about it with Guild at one point, where I think the most important thing is just like complete something, you know, just commit to it, you know, because if you put a couple things together and you're like, oh, I hate it, this kind of sucks, then you're never going to get anything done, and you won't really be able to see like your process. You won't be able to see like what you've created and learn from it, because you're going to be stuck on like step one all the time. And that's what I do a lot. So it's so I understand where, you know, why that happens and how it can be a struggle. Anyway. I'll give you Ninky Black to check out outside at the end of the tour. Okay, cool. All right, so in we go, and we're greeted what looks like oh, cool. They did the whole portal look. That's neat. I always like this effect. There's so many cool things you can do with it, including having a cool entrance. And then here, oh, very interesting. It has this, oh, ooh. So there's this whole modern look going on. We got what looks like candles and whatnot at the very top of this, because that's not a normal topper, right? Yeah, I don't know what that is actually. This blue right here? Yeah, what is this? Yeah, there's a lot of shaping happening here. They're rugs. That is a huge rug. How was that pulled off? Does a rug doesn't get that big, right? So, okay, I'm puzzled. Is this like a bunch of, yeah, it's like a bunch of rugs, but I can't quite tell where it starts and ends. I guess I'm not familiar with the shape of this rug, so I can kind of see like where some clipping happens here. That's crazy. There's so much going on there. Very, I'm only looking at the ceiling. Okay, so so that looks like a restaurant-y area that we're going into. But there's like these cool and clever shapes that are happening here too, because we have this whole trim in what is supposed to be like a vaulted wall, but it's vaulted. And then here it's like, okay, this is just like wall stuff. That's fine. And I think this is a giant secret shelf. I don't know where this is going to. Is it a thing? It is a thing. All right, so we'll save the secret for later, because you know me, I always go left first. What a cool entrance, though. Very modern style, right? And very fitting that we're taking a portal, because we're somewhere else now. Wherever we are, we're north, because it's like kind of snowing outside. We got some Christmassy stuff hanging there. We're in a very cool coffee shop. That's how I'm looking at this. We lounge, we sip our stuff. Actually, this is the better seat. We lounge, we sit we have some drinks, we enjoy the fell candle and the fire, and we enjoy the weather outside. Because thank goodness it's looking cold out there. Yeah, almost scary out there. Oh, they even set up like outdoor fencing and whatnot. You know, a little bit more of the illusion of what's going on outside without, nope, you're not allowed to go outside, you're in prison. You're in housing prison, baby. Nice little intimate setup there. Oh, ooh, what's being made here? Oh my God. Right at the heart. Right at the heart. Yo! So with a simple pipe and a lot of other stuff. Oh, this is so dope. Oh, I'm jealous. I gotta make something like this. There goes my whole espresso machine back in my cafe. Now I gotta have something like this. So check it. Like, you've got, okay, we got a pipe. We have pillows. We have, oh, I don't know what is down there that is being, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's down there. It's just, I think it's just like a bunch of other stuff that's this is a shelf, actually. There's a shelf that's going there, and it's being used as like the piping. The only thing that's missing is like a little portafilter to like for like boom with the grinds and everything. We have I'm looking at this as like the knobs for the for the steam wand. There's the steam wand itself. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. Oh, I love this thing. Okay, interesting that, okay, there are crates being used as like kind of the base. Okay, I can see that. I can see this. So it's like, okay, there's all that stuff that's going on outside. No, what am I looking at? The espresso machine, obviously. This is so dope, dude. Oh man, and there's other stuff here to like make the steam come out from the vents. Oh man. Brilliant stuff. And then here's the crate as the, you know, for like, you know, catching everything else. Oh, dude, the time that went in for this. So cool. So cool. I think you win. I think we're done. Stay safe, stay healthy. No, I'm just kidding. So all right, so cash register all set up. Little goodie bags. Oh, what do we have here? Ah, we've got a little oven. Cute. We got an oven back there. Oh, I love how this shelf has been like repurposed for like stuff, and then down here, there was stuff that was tucked back there to add a little bit more. Added a sink to this area too. Real smart. Real smart. Love the espresso machine. Yo, I'm sold. Do I even need to see anything else here, dude? All right, let's go through here into... Okay, this is such a modern place. This is like a super mod... Wow. Oh, dude. Okay. Yo, this... How do I soak this all in? So one, we have the blizzard's still going on outside. But, the magic is happening here. It almost looks like this is like it's a big old record player. We got vinyls right here. You got vinyls, you got the turntable, speakers coming out of there. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. And here we just have a whole bunch of shelves thrown together to create, like I said, that whole modern style, like the super tall look. Walls are being used as like accents and whatnot. We have more glowies over here. There's only so much you can do with like to make skylights and whatnot, but this totally brightens up the space. Wall accents right there to kind of like make more of the style. Hella cool, dude. Hella cool. Even little step ladders to like, so that we know how like some of the stuff, trophies and books and whatnot, how all that got there. Have a modern fireplace as well. Just like big blocks or pillars or whatnot. Actually, these are blocks. Just big blocks to define this space, simplify it, but still have the fire, still create that vibe. Got a wreath going on there too. Oh man. And Christmas tree. How did I miss a Christmas tree? Cool setup. And what do we have for the topper? The dungeon lights. 5 dungeon lights. And now we go to the kitchen. A whole modern kitchen. A little bit minimalist over on this floor space here, but then here is what we're directed to. So we have this other oven that was set up thanks to just a simple pillar and then putting stuff together. Very cool. We have a whole modern kitchen. Oh, very smart. Using like kind of the edge outlines of, I'm not quite sure what these are. Are these like individual items, or is it just one item that's like clipped through and made to protrude a little bit? Because that's crazy. These are some crazy cabinets. It's pictures. Lots of picture frames. Oh, dude. Oh, that's so cool. Damn, man. Oh, googly moogly. This is so much. This is so much. And especially because of the glowies that are coming back in, like all the lights are reflecting back in, brightens up the space, does so much. Even like this table, like it's a Val Dragon table, but then it's made into this modern style by taking these blocks, putting them in. We get to avoid the whole, because these blocks aren't flat. They're like kind of like they're slightly curved, which is annoying. But then the table cancels it out. And it also gets smoothed out because, we also have like this trim that comes out a bit to give it a little bit more. And we have stuff to drink. And cheese. Oh, dude, this is great. This is fantastic, dude. More windows on the side here. Another room that's going to lead us to God knows where. Oh, the entrance. Oh, and there's the boss. Hey, boss. Oh, wow. Okay, so so we're not even done yet. That's the secret room the other secret room that I saw. I didn't even notice this door yet. And it worked. Oh, I didn't even realize it was a working door. Oh, snap. Okay, so into the kitchen area we go again. Close that guy. Wow. A place for, I'm going to say puppies. I know what the real answer is, but I'm just going to say Puppies. Yay, puppies. So right through here, oh, even the little towel things are set up. These are curtains, not towels. They're recolored curtains turned into towels. That's the magic of it. Okay, actually, okay, I want to look a little bit more here because there's some stuff going on here. We got a functioning sink, we got plates, and these are barrels. The tops of barrels being fused through, and we have an eggie. One eggie being served. Nice. It's not cats, it's puppies. But all right, now let's go in here into this pantry area. Cool. Am I gonna be astounded by something else all of a sudden? Okay, so here's something a bit more normal, right? A bit more standard, still very cool. And let's progress to the next room, which is partially open. Oh, check it out. Okay, so we're kind of going outside-ish, right? Kind of going outside. And the space has been like enclosed, so we're at this kind of greenhousey sort of area. And this comes off really, really good. Because we have like, what looks like the walls are pretty close by, but they still set up, things outside. And almost, and we're still pulling off that whole, hey, it's cold out, there's like a storm going or whatnot, but the plants are still alive, because it's Warcraft. They're magic plants. They can persist through winter. It's not a big deal. So here we have like this whole fountain going with fishies and everything. Yeah, because never mind the trellis. We're just, let's just make this into an outside space instead. Cool gardening area. Oh, this is so cool. So good. Jealous. And it's so bright. There's like no lights needed. Yeah, everything is provided by like just the windows alone. And so we don't go through there. All right. That's a mystery. We'll never know what's going on there. Interesting that that a door wasn't used here. I guess I guess the intent was to like kind of invite folks in. But at the same time, like opening the door would just be like boom, all of a sudden you're out here. Oh, that's all cool. So it's a greenhouse and a pottery studio. Okay, is there pottery stuff that I missed? I did kind of. So maybe some of the work happens here. And here. There we go. So there's the spinny thing. Nice. And work's in progress already. In fact, they're so good, there's already honey inside. Oh, man, what talent. Truly, truly talented. Okay, so we're not done yet. We're still going. Now into the bedroom. There's this guy. Keep the cold out. We enter this kind of a minimalist bedroom, but there's some stuff going on here. This is the cool little accent that's being made here. It's just a crate. Just a crate, put a flower in there, a little bit of a light, and we have a nice little accent light going on to give a little bit to that little corner. That's dope. Nice and easy. These books are huge, by the way. Giant books. And behind it is, okay, that's the door we actually came in through. Genius. But yeah, funny that it's, yeah, I guess that, like that door was like really tall, if I recall. So I can see what was happening there. Behind here is nothing. We got our bed. It's a big bed, actually. This is like a Calkin sized bed. Oh, this is kind of tasteful. I like this. Very simple, but like really effective. Let's just jam this table right through and make it into like a floating nightstand. That's smart. Really easy. Simple trick. And nothing something that I wouldn't have really thought of. Because I would think to myself, oh, why don't you use like these floating shelves? No, I'm just going to take a table, just jam it in like a shuriken or something like that. All right, so outside it's cold. We have another window set up. This one a bit more detailed than the others with the netting for fencing. We have like this cool like little relaxing nook with which to like take in some of the cold air. but not too cold, right? They're demon hunters. Now we know. Oh, then right through here, because we couldn't see it from the outside. Now this is this is a cool one because usually you have the illusion set up like right here. You know, we can't see what's going on the other side. Here we do. Yeah, because we know that's like the greenhouse and pottery area. But from the outside, we can't really go through. We can't see what's inside and whatnot. It's as if the windows are like blacked out. It's like, yo, we gotta have some privacy, you know? Here at the center, we have this not floating. We have this center fireplace being set up, which could have been, you know, one of the larger pieces. But instead, they would, just wanted to have like something nice and simple that opens up at every area instead of having like a giant fireplace with like multiple fires going. That's really cool. And then finally, we enter the loo. Ooh, with a very deep bathtub. Dude, check it. Oh, let's hang. I totally got my feet in there, but whatever. That's cool. Got incense going, got your soap. We're just missing some wine and all that. The vanity's been colored a little bit. Oh, we have this cool trellis to fill up the wall space as well. That's neat. That's really smart. Oh, dude. Check out the toilet. Oh, cool sink. But check out the toilet. Dude, how many pieces are going into this thing? Holy moly. So we've got this cool shape. I don't even know what shape that is. I don't know what most of these shapes are, actually. I think that's an anvil. Now that I think about it. I think that's an anvil. And so that's supposed to be a chair? Click the stool, not the back low. Oh, so I got warned this time. No, we can't do that. We got to do the full vibe check. All right, so let's see how it goes. So this is the proper seating. Okay. Very good. Although the seat's not up. So we'll run into lots of problems here. Right? But we click here and uh-oh. Okay, so we're in a lot of trouble now. We are in a different reality. We have successfully fused with the toilet. And now we're in this like kind of in-between liminal space. That is the toilet. We are in Toiletverse, is what I'll call it. But sometimes you gotta concentrate. You gotta, you gotta fit that vibe check, I guess. But hopefully when you're done, you can leave this space and you end up outside of the bathroom. Now thank you. That is an experience. Let's go back inside again. Normal check. Okay, so we're good. And we got Arcane TP. Very cool. Oh, another accent. Right over here. Just a crate. Actually, is that the same thing as what we saw? Oh, dude. Okay, now that's clever. That's clever. Like, yo, we have this thing here, have it on the other side. Let's just add something to it, make it something else. Nice and easy. Cool. Very, very cool. Did I miss, dude, this is an amazing house. Did I miss anything? Were there secrets that I missed out on? Because I think I've seen everything. Dude, y'all had me at the ceiling. And then I was blown away at like everything else from room to room. All these details. The damn espresso machine. How many minutes did I use on the espresso machine? Well, thankfully, I might have some inky blacks on me. I do. On it goes. All right. We turn down the lights. I'm not normally going to look at houses using the inky blacks because, it might not be intended. It just happens to look very cool almost every time. But I think most interpretations of houses are going to be without it, unless, someone specifies it. What a place. What an espresso machine. I gotta make one now. I feel like I gotta make one. Okay, so here we are outside. Going through the neighborhood. We're doing kind of the second walkthrough because I was asked to. Oh, what a cool spot. This is a cool neighborhood spot. So I love how things illuminate here. Nice and simple. So there are things that do slightly illuminate when you are, from the outdoor, but just a little bit. They're being very, very limited about it. Very cool spot. Getting to the creativity of people as well. So many ideas, dude. There's a lot. There's a lot. So neat, dude. Thank you so much for showing us your place. Super cool.